الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. We move on to the fourth hadith out of the 40 ahadith of Imam Nawawi rahimahullah. In this hadith, Imam Nawawi talks about deeds that are upon their ending. عن أبي عبد الرحمن عبد الله بن مسعود رضي الله عنه قال حدثنا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم وهو الصادق المصدوق إن أحدكم يجمع خلقه في بطن أمه 40 يوما نطفة ثم يكون علقة مثل ذلك ثم يكون مضغة مثل ذلك. Abdullah bin Mas'ud radiallahu anh narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, the truthful and the attested one, said, "The creation of any one of you is gathered in the womb of his mother for 40 days as a drop, then later a clot of congealed blood, alaqa, like that, then later a morsel of flesh, mudgha, like that. ثم يرسل إليه الملك فينفخ فيه الروح ويؤمر بأربع كلمات بكتب رزقه وأجله وعمله وشقي أم سعيد. Then the angel is sent to him and he breathes the ruh, the spirit, into him, that is this fetus, and he is commanded with four things: with writing his provision, his lifespan, his actions, and whether he is fortunate or unfortunate. فوالله الذي لا إله غيره إن أحدكم ليعمل بعمل أهل الجنة حتى ما يكون بينه وبينها إلا ذراع فيسبق عليه الكتاب فيعمل بعمل أهل النار فيدخلها وإن أحدكم ليعمل بعمل أهل النار حتى ما يكون بينه وبينها إلا ذراع فيسبق عليه الكتاب فيعمل بعمل أهل الجنة فيدخلها. رواه البخاري ومسلم. The hadith then continues, wherein Rasulullah ﷺ says, by the one besides whom there is no deity, one of you will do the actions of the people of Jannah until there is only a cubit, a small amount of space between him and it, that is Jannah. And then destiny, taqdeer, will overtake him. He will then do the actions of the people of the fire and thus enter it. And verily, one of you will do the actions of the people of the fire until there only remains a cubit between him and it. Then destiny will overtake him and he will do the actions of the people of Jannah and thus enter it. This hadith is narrated in Bukhari and Muslim. The narrator of this hadith is Abdullah bin Mas'ud radiallahu anhu, who is a very senior and a very great Sahabi. He was known as Abu Abdul Rahman, and he was from amongst the first people to accept Islam in the early days, even before Umar radiallahu anhu. He made hijrah twice, both to Abyssinia and then to Medina Munawwara. And he had the special duty of being the keeper of the miswak and the shoes of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He passed away at the age of 60 in the year 32 after hijrah during the Khilafah of Uthman radiallahu an, and he is buried in Jannatul Baqi. This hadith discusses certain important aspects. The first part is the stages of human fetal development. And it is amazing how Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is conveying this information 1400 years ago, when embryology, gynecology, and the ability to see into the womb of a mother was impossible. Yet Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is giving us this, which science has only confirmed much later on. So the first stage is a drop of fluid, then it is an alaqa, a clot, congealed blood, and thereafter it is a mudgha, it is a piece of flesh. Thereafter life is blown, the ruh is blown into this fetus. Then the hadith talks about four aspects of a child which are written when the child is in the womb of the mother, and this relates to the sustenance of a child. That is the risk of that child, how much he is going to earn, how much barakah is going to be, the wealth that he earns, etc. He's earning, he's spending. This is written in the womb of the mother. The actions of the child, the lifespan, how long that person is going to live, that is already decreed before the person comes into this world. And in addition to that, the success or failure in the hereafter is written for this individual. So there are some important lessons that we should take from this hadith. Firstly, we should ponder over our origin. Whenever pride comes into our heart, we should reflect upon the fact that we were created from a drop of fluid which is impure. And thereafter, we should reflect on the fact that no person can claim that he is a Jannati, that he is going to definitely enter into Jannah, because actions are dependent on their ending. We are being warned in this hadith that a person will do good throughout his entire life, and right at the end, he will carry out an action of the people of the fire and he will be entered into it. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. Therefore, we should always strive to do good right till the end of our lives. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us the correct understanding. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamun ala al mursaleen. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.